What's up, everybody? It's Abe and Mark back with another version of These Are the Breaks. Today, we have a 1991-92 Series 1 NBA Hoops box. Now, this box right now in January of 2021 is still affordable. You can get these boxes for anywhere between 40 and 60 bucks for a box. I have a funny feeling that by the end of the year, these boxes will be over $100. Probably in the next month. Every single box of cards from the 90s, guys, is going up right now. Anything you could find for less than $100, especially like if you buy these in a lot and you can get like a Series 1 and Series 2, go out and buy these boxes, okay? These are classic Hoops box. First thing you're going to notice when we open these boxes are these plastic packs. You know, if you have seen our videos on the 89 Hoops, or we haven't made a video on 89 Hoops yet, but if you've opened up a box of 89 Hoops, you'll notice that the packaging and plastic is the same on the 89. I believe the 90 and the 91, they've got this really easy to tear plastic on the packs, so the cards are easy to get out. There's a lot of cool cards in here. I believe one of the cards in this box, which I think is really cool, is the Will Smith card, which hopefully we'll pull a couple. So we're just going to jump right in. Again, this is 91, so we're looking for the usual suspects. We're looking for Jordan. We're looking for Pippen. We're looking for Sean Kemp. We're looking for Vlade Divac and John Stockton and Karl Malone and, you know, Magic Johnson and all those guys and the Bird cards, you know. So there's a lot of cool stuff in here. I see a card right now that I just want to pull out just to show you the styling of. But this is a Larry Bird. The NBA yearbook, class of 79. So this is a really cool card. I'm going to open these up and I'm going to have Mark kind of take a look at them and give us an idea what they're going for right now. But first card, really cool, is the Larry Bird. Now these are all, I guess, like out of order. Looks like some of them are backwards. So we're just going to kind of go through them all. So first card here that we have is Tim Hardaway. We have a Jerry Sloan. I'm just going to start, there's a Robert Parrish, Reggie Miller, Rex Chapman, B.J. Armstrong. There's a lot of interesting cards in here, a lot of inserts, I believe, a lot of like random insert cards in these boxes. It's just really cool. Golden State Warriors, sorry. There's a Clyde Drexler. That's an all-star card. Denver Nuggets. A lot of interesting cards to pull out of this box. There's a Kevin McHale. Again, 90s hoops, early 90s hoops. The styling is always unique. You're always going to find like a border around. I like these cards because they have white borders, so you don't got to worry about a black bordered card that is going to, you know, not grade well because it has a nick or a scratch, or it just looks kind of chewed up on the sides, because most of these cards do look chewed up on the sides. There's a Robert Parrish. So we're just going to go through these, trying not to make the video take too long. But as I pull a cool card, I'm going to give it to Mark. He's going to kind of give us a rundown on what these are going for. But definitely a lot of cards to look out for in these boxes. I'm going to have Mark, you want to help me and opening up some packs. So I saw a card right on the back of this that I know. It's the Stay in School, which is the Will Smith jam card with the boys. So Jammin with the boys and Will Smith, Stay in School. Now, back in the 90s, I was a kid in the 90s. Don't do drugs, stay in school. These were the kind of slogans that you heard a lot if you were, you know, a young teenager. And now just anything Will Smith, I think, is cool. I think these cards, even though this is coming out of a basketball box, I think these cards are pretty cool. So we're going to put these off to the side. And, you know, most kids probably won't get why they're cool, like most young guys. But us older guys, we know why they're cool, because Will Smith was a lot of fun. And, you know, I grew up watching, I grew up watching, what's it called? What's the show? Thank you, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So I love Will Smith. I watched every episode, and now it's on reruns and it's on Netflix. But speaking of which, our first hit of the day on this box is the All-Star Michael Jordan. Great card. These cards, I've opened up a lot of these boxes. a lot of the boxes, sometimes the cards come out off center. So that's why I think the 10s are worth so much, because it's hard to get. But believe it or not, there's one Magic Michael Jordan. And then right underneath him, we have another one. Now, this one looks great. Unfortunately, there is a line in it. Can you guys see that on camera? Now, that's a factory production line, so that stinks. But it's a Jordan, and we love Jordans. So 2 Jordans out of that one pack. That's pretty cool. Now, normally we're going to sleeve these cards, but we've been opening up so many of these boxes that we ran out of sleeves. So, you know, we're pretty much just going to put them off to the side, and we'll put them in a little case or something and sleeve them up later. Mark, why don't you give us an idea what those Jordans are going for on eBay right now, just to get some kind of sense of value out of this box. And again, this is a box that is right around $40, $50, $60, depending on how you buy it, if you're buying 1 or 2 at a time. But let's get an idea what they're going for. So let's do, you know, one of those Jordans, and we'll see kind of price-wise.
Jordan with the line in it, unfortunately.
Yeah.
That one.
I think that's a base.
Yeah, completed sales, 115, 94,
Wow.
35.
David Robinson.
So it fluctuates.
So here's another card. Thank God this isn't a crazy expensive card, Michael Cage, but you see he has that factory line on it. And that's just from when they were rolling out of production. There's a Dominique Wilkins, really nice centered card. David Robinson, beautiful centered card, like David Robinson. Mitch Richmond, Vlade Divac, cool card. Vlade Divac, nice and center. All right, Ron Harper, Derek Coleman, Kiki Vanderwas, James Worthy. I know, boom, here we go. So I kind of hit 2 cool cards at once. The Hakeem Olajuwon, David Robinson, these cards are league leaders. Now, I believe there's a Magic League Leaders card. We're going to put all these on the side. But here's our next Jordan hit right out of the box. Michael Jordan. This is the milestones. This is the 91 points, the milestone card. So this is another one of the Jordans that you could hit out of this box. I'm just going to bring these over here so I can show people what these cards all look like. We got a Drazen Petrovic, Dale Ellis, Patrick Ewing, Scott Skiles, Ron Anderson, Fat Lever. I like Fat Lever. We'll put him off to the side. Ron Higgins, Hakeem Olajuwon. There's a Dominique Wilkins. Again, you're going to hit all the good players out of this card for sure. Out of this box for sure. Houston Rockets. Okay. So again, this is a box that is along those 90s lines. Boom, another Jordan. Now this one's really nice. It's a little bit off center left to right, but still nice. Got some dust on it. But you can see centering, how it's fatter on this side, but skinnier on this side. But the top to bottom seems pretty good. But anyways, it's a Jordan. Again, still a good value for the price that you can get these boxes for right now. And again, right now it's January 2021. We're almost in February. There's a Gary Payton. I believe, is this his rookie year? I think the Payton rookie was 90. So, or was it 90, 91? But anyway, look at that line on there, guys. Yeah, sometimes you're just going to hit those cards. John Stockton, Moses Malone, Kevin McHale. Wow, 3 in a row. Horace Grant. Yeah. Oh, Phil Jackson. That's a cool one. Phil Jackson, coach of the Bulls. Great card. Boom. Larry Bird, milestones. Kevin Johnson, inside stuff. Cool cards. Tim Hardaway. Wow. Great cards coming out of this box. Again, typical 90s styling with the these colors. This is so 90s, like with the greens and the purples and everything. Here we go. Charles Barkley, AJ English, Mark Bryant. We're kind of doing this quick so the video doesn't run too long, so we could just kind of scan through all these cards. A little bit dusty. You get dust on them when they come out of the pack. David Robinson, All-Star. That's a nice one. I'd love to find a League Leaders with Michael Jordan on it. Now, interesting. So here's a Rory Sparrow, but look who's in it. Magic Johnson's in it. So we'll put him off to the side. That's interesting. I love finding cards where other like Hall of Fame players are in, like secretly. Like I know there is a Sam Vincent card out of the 1990 hoops where Michael Jordan is wearing a number 12 jersey. And that card goes for like almost $200 in a 10. And it was a Sam Vincent card. That's funny. But it was a 1990 card. Here's a Scottie Pippen. Pippen looks good. Again, these cards are really, really tough with the centering. So there's a New York Knicks. We're going to put the New York Knicks, Dominique Wilkins, put the New York Knicks off to the side. We're New Yorkers. We like the Knicks. Kevin McHale, nicely, well, almost perfectly centered card, but really nice card. So Robert Parrish, that's a cool one. Reggie Miller, Jeff Malone. Then boom, we got a nice Magic Johnson All-Star. Now this is cool. This looks really nice. It's so hard to get a 10 in these cards because they're all just a little bit off center. But this one happens to be really nice. I like that card. That's a good one. Let's see here. Manute Bol. Son plays in the NBA. Bol. Clyde Drexler. Rod Strickland. James Donaldson. Ton Licht. Okay, Kenny Walker. Dennis Scott. Oh, this is a cool one. I haven't seen this one before. It's a celebration card. Prom graduation. Celebration prom graduation. San Antonio Spurs. That's David Robinson. That's an interesting card. I haven't seen one of those. I've opened a couple of these boxes. Haven't seen that. This is 100-year hoops. We got a Robert Parrish, Chuck Daly, Del Curry, Stacey King, Craig Elo, John Solly, LaSalle Thompson, Bimbo Coles. I love that name. Tyrone Hill, Eric Floyd, James Worthy, Jeff Martin. Okay. So I haven't found the Will Smith card yet, but I'm hopeful. That's just a cool card. Pooh Richardson, funny name, but good player. Jeff Hornacek, Danny Ainge, Lionel Simmons, Chris Morris, Maurice Cheeks, Kevin Duckworth, All-Star card, Casey Jones. Okay, Portland Trail Blazers, checklist. Trent Tucker, we have the league leaders. Cliff Robinson, Byron Scott, Raymond Tinsdale, Karl Malone, Spud Webb, Brian Shaw, Cleveland Cavaliers, Charlotte Hornets. Still haven't seen the Bulls League Leaders card yet. I don't know why. But we still have a bunch more packs to open. That's what's great about these old boxes. 36 packs, 15 cards per pack, 540 cards per box. You're going to get a lot of cards. Unlike these boxes now, you buy 30, 40 bucks. And you get like, 5 packs with like 7 cards or, 8 packs with 5 cards. It's kind of a rip, and they come out and they're overproduced. And I like these ones so much better. Here's a really nice Magic Johnson. Got a little bit on the edge right there. Whoop. But really nice Magic Johnson card. Like that one. Is it Joe Dumars? Derek Wall, Reggie Williams, Willie Anderson, Sean Kemp. Nice Sean Kemp card. Kevin Gamble, Magic Johnson again. Again, we're shooting for the Magic Johnsons. Maurice Cheeks, Robert Parrish. We're shooting for the Magic Johnsons because of the documentary that's coming out. You guys definitely want to get your hands on any Magic Johnson card that you can. It's funny right now because if you go on eBay and if you look for Magic Johnson rookie cards or Magic Johnson early cards, you won't find any. And that's because I think people are just holding on to them until the documentary hits, and then they are going to explode in price. So if you have cards with Magic Johnson, start pulling them out, start getting them ready to be graded, start getting them ready to be sold, because I think that's going to be your best bet on getting the most money out of them. It's going to be right around the time when that Magic Johnson documentary hits. And speaking about the league leaders, here it is. This is the Michael Jordan Karl Malone League Leaders card, the one that features Michael Jordan on it. This looks really, really nice, actually. It's a tiny, tiny bit off center left to right, but the top and bottom seems really nice. I like this card. Typical 90s styling. We're definitely going to put him in a sleeve mark. And why don't you, there's a Moses Malone. Why don't you check that one out, see what that one's going for. I like that card. I know they sell if they're graded. There's a Scottie Pippen, really, really nice. That's cool. We got the Sam Vincent, Ricky Pierce, New York Knicks again, Dominique Wilkins, Rodney McCray, English. Mark's going to look up the price of that card, see what they're kind of selling for right now. Mark Price, Mark Aguirre, Mike Sanders. Here's a nice Magic Johnson card. A little bit off center, but it's Magic. Clyde Drexler, Golden State Warriors. There's another Michael Jordan. That's the Michael Jordan All-Star. A little bit off center left and right. But again, I think even in a 9, these cards are worth some money. So I'm just going to put him off in the Michael Jordan pile over here for what we have. Still got a bunch left. Been through a lot of cards. James Donaldson, John Williams, Chris Jackson, Mitch Richmond, Otis Thorpe, Vlade Divac. And again, guys, as always, if I miss a card, if there's a card that you think that's worth more that I should have pulled out, leave us a message in the comments below. And always make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. There's a really nice Reggie Miller. I believe that's a Reggie Miller rookie card right there. So we'll put him off to the side. There's an Isaiah Thomas, but look at that line. That stinks. I hate the lines. But yeah, like I was saying, definitely like and subscribe to our channel. We're trying to get as many people involved in the hobby as possible. And we're trying to educate people by opening up these boxes so that you have an idea of what you're looking at or what to expect when you buy a box and you open it. You know, watch these videos because you'll get a sense of what the cards are like, what you're trying to hit. And, you know, people think they're going to buy a box and they're going to get a guaranteed 10. And it's not always the case. Not every box is perfectly centered. You know, these old boxes, they printed so many of them back in the day. There's a reason why the 10s are worth so much money because they're really, really hard to get. There's a nice David Robinson, Winston Garland, Tony Campbell, Joe Klein, Bernard King. It's an all-star. We'll put him on the side. Seattle Supersonics, Buck Williams, Robert Parrish. Boom, we got another Larry Bird. Really nice Larry Bird. That's almost perfectly centered, but it's a little bit off. But we like Larry Bird. Kevin Johnson, Cliff Livingston. Mark, what's the deal on those cards?
I looked up the Michael Jordan Carmelo. There's none graded.
None graded.
No.
That's interesting. And probably because I think these boxes are still under people's radar, right?
Probably.
So I don't think people are really... Now, here we go. Here's the card that I was looking for. And, of course, we got 3 of these in a row. But I'm going to put this off to the side. We got the Moses Malone, Alex English League leaders. The John Stockton, Magic Johnson League leaders. I love this Magic Johnson League Leaders card. I'm going to put that off to the side. But this is the card that I was telling you about. 1991 NBA Champions. The Chicago Bulls card. Number 277. Really great card. Tiny bit off center left and right. But the top and bottom look really good. You see how these edges are a little bit, like the blade wasn't sharpened that day. But still, just a really nice card. I love this card. Because it has all the good players on it. But yeah, no, I definitely think these boxes are still flying under the radar. I don't think people realize who's in them or what cards are there. So I would definitely recommend people go buy a couple of these boxes. For the price of these boxes, I mean, for the price of what you're going to buy a box for in the store, like in Target or Walmart, you could buy one of these. And you hit a nice box and boom, your money's like doubled instantly, you know? Versus the other cards where there's millions of them and I think the bubble's going to burst eventually. There's a Knicks, there's Dominique Wilkins. So that's just my opinion. Rick Mahorn, Derek Harper, Reggie Williams. Reggie Williams, will put him off to the side. Willie Anderson, Sean Kemp. There's another Sean Kemp. Mike Brown. David Robinson, All-Star. Chicago Hornets, Doc Rivers, Reggie Lewis. John Paxson. Chuck Brown, Joe Dumars. We like him. Willie Burton, Jay Humphreys. Mookie Blaylock. Pat Riley. Atlanta. Moses Malone. Reggie Miller again. Another Reggie Miller. Hershey Hawkins. This is Clyde Drexler. Come on, where are you, Jordan? Gary Payton, John Stockton, Moses Malone, Kevin McHale. This is what I'm talking about. You hit him in these packs. There's just so many. Timberwolves. There's an Alvin Robinson, John Stockton. There we go. There's a nice one. Magic Johnson. Milestones. This is the assists, the 91 assists card. Really nice card. I just love this. I love how the green and everything up top there. It's typical 90s colors, these neon colors. We're going to put him off to the side over there. There's that other card again with Magic Johnson in it, the Rory Sparrow. And this is one of those cards that's a common, but because Magic is in it, it could be a card that gains in value, you know. Scottie Pippen, Darrell Griffith, David Wood, and Pickney, Michael Thompson, Sam Vincent. Ooh, we got another one. Boom. Chicago Bulls, 1991 NBA champions. Now, this one has got a little... Again, it's got that cut on the top. Looks like it's chewed up by a dull blade, but We like this card. So we got 2 of those. Here's a Moses Malone, Alex English. Here's the John Stockton, Magic Johnson, and a Karl Malone. So like I said, you get these packs and like you'll get nothing, and then all of a sudden you get like 3 or 4 really nice cards. This Magic Johnson card's actually not that bad. It's centered pretty nice. I don't know if you guys can see that on camera. I mean, these are really, really hard to get 10s on in these cards, but when you do, it's definitely worth it. I like this one. We got 2 of those. Let's see. I think we got one more. Oh, and look what he did, guys. He left the Michael Jordan on top. Now, this one has a little bit of dust on it, but we can clean that off. This one actually looks really nice. Tell me what you guys think about that. I think it's a little bit top to bottom, but MJ All-Star, beautiful card. That's our 3rd one. Amazing. David Robinson, Dennis Rodman. That's a cool card. David Robinson, Dennis Rodman, league leaders. And we got another Jammin with Will Smith and the boys. I like this card. Stay in school. Jammin with Will Smith and the boys. Just a really unique card. We got 2 of those. I definitely think that's a card that you're going to see in the next year take off. I just think it's really, really cool. This is our last couple cards here. There's another one with just Will Smith on it that I have. I hit in a box that I opened. I haven't seen it yet, but hopefully we'll get one in the rest of the stack. Denver Nuggets, Clyde Drexler, Golden State Warriors, Marquise Jerome, Chris Mullin, Dominique Wilkins, Craig Hodges, Washington, David Robinson, Chris Ford, James Worthy, Pooh Richardson, Jeff Hornacek, Danny Ainge, Lionel Simmons, Sidney Green, Vernon Fleming, Ricky Pierce, All-Star, Bill Flitch. Boom, New York Knicks. Love the Knicks. So we'll put him there. Dominique Wilkins, Delt Shrimp, 6-man, but it's got that line in it. Can you guys see that? That stinks. Byron Scott, Danny Manning, Sam Mitchell, Xavier McDaniel, Kevin Duckworth, Anthony Bonner, Rick Smits, Cotton Fitzgerald, Detroit Pistons, Chris Mullin, Don Nelson, and Milwaukee Bucks. I think that's it. No more packs. So let's just do a brief recap here. The Michael Jordan All-Stars, we got 1, 2, 3. Not bad. That's about what we should be getting. The Michael Jordan base cards, the MVP Most Valuable Player cards, we got 2 of them. And the Michael Jordan Milestones card, we got 1 of those. And then we got 2 of the Chicago Bulls cards, the team cards. We got a couple Magic Johnsons. Oh, and then we got the Michael Jordan, Karl Malone League Leaders card. So all together with Jordan cards, if we want to count these, because he's in there, I believe. Yeah, he's right there. He's bent over. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 Jordan cards, a bunch of Magic Johnson cards, a couple Larry Bird cards. We got the Reggie Miller inside stuff. I believe these are rookie cards. I could be wrong. Leave me a comment. Let me know. We got the other Magic Johnson. We got 2 of the Will Smith variation cards. Stay in school. Again, there's 1 more Will Smith that is really, really cool where it's just him on the card. So be on the lookout for those if you get this box. And then we just got a ton of key player cards. I mean, look at this stack, guys. That's Dominique Wilkins. That's, Magic Johnson, David Robinson, Larry Bird. I mean, there's just a ton of great cards in here. So as you can see, the spread is beautiful. Definitely go pick up one of these boxes. Again, it's a 1991-92 Series 1 NBA Hoops. There's also a Series 2. I think the other Will Smith card might be in Series 2. But if you like the video, give us a thumbs up. Make sure to like and subscribe. And we'll see you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.